Imagine you are a crew member aboard an intergalactic space vessel whose mission it is to seek out new planets that can be mined for precious ores and minerals. You're going about your day, making your way back to your cabin for a little R&R when suddenly you feel a shockwave tear through your mothership's hull. Sirens ring, emergency lights flash, but lucky for you, you are near the emergency escape pods. You hop in one, strap down, and explode out of the mothership, bracing for a crash landing. You soon find escape was only the beginning of your problems. This is the situation you find yourself in at the beginning of Subnautica, and I'm here to give you the quickest, most efficient route to head towards survival. Subnautica is an unforgiving game that does not give you a waypoint in the beginning, it just thrusts you into the world.
Attention. Hull failure imminent. All personnel abandon ship. Launch in 3, 2, 1.
The fuel tanks from the mothership explode and the shock wave comes tearing through our emergency escape pod. We're knocked out by flying debris and we awake to a fire. We put out the flames as quickly as we can, but thus begins our survival on a new planet.
You have suffered minor head trauma. This is considered an optimal outcome. This PDA has now rebooted in emergency mode with one directive: to keep you alive on an alien world. Please refer to the databank for detailed survival advice. Good luck.
We can look at our PDA. Start here. Survival checklist. Take inventory. We assess our environment. We see that our fabricator is still intact, but our secondary systems are damaged, and so is our radio. If we are going to have any hope of survival and eventual rescue, we're going to have to repair these as quickly as possible. We come to our fabricator and we take a look at the resources we will need to build the items for rescue and survival. Titanium, silicone rubber, glass, bleach. These are things that we need to make copper wire, batteries, computer chips, and wiring kits. And it can all get very confusing if you're a new player. And you may be. If you're watching this video, you know that Subnautica just came out for the PlayStation 4. Perhaps you didn't have a PC, and this is your first time playing the game. I'm here to tell you what to do in order to make the most essential items to get your game started, because Subnautica is not going to tell you what to do. First things first, open your storage container. We already have a first aid kit and a fire extinguisher. For now, you don't need the fire extinguisher nor a flare. You do need food and water. Luckily, each emergency escape pod is designed to carry 2 nutrient blocks and 2 extra bottles of water. This was under the assumption that with technology and communications as highly advanced as they are in this world, that it wouldn't take very long for rescue. Unfortunately for us, we were outside of the Federation frontier. The first things we're going to want to do, we need an O2 tank so we can breathe underwater. We need fins so we can swim faster. We've already got the first aid kit and the fire extinguisher. We need a scanner. The scanner will allow us to scan and gather information on the environment we are trying to survive in and see what is useful, what is edible, what is drinkable, and what is not of any use to us. The repair tool to repair our damaged secondary systems and radio. A flashlight. Unlike the Earth, where we have 24-hour day and night cycles, this planet is different, and it is quite often dark. We will need the flashlight to survive. We need a knife, and for now that's it. I'm going to tell you exactly what you need. Fortunately, our ship is still floating.
Orbital hull failure. Cause unknown. 0 human life signs detected.
Taking a 360 look around, it appears that there is no land, that we are out in the middle of an ocean. But with birds flying nearby, I'm really hoping that land is somewhere within our reach. To craft the items you will need in the beginning of Subnautica, you will need the following: 4 creep vine, 6 titanium, 1 cave sulfur, 4 acid mushrooms, 2 copper ores, and 2 quartz. Right below your pod you will find the acid mushrooms. Go ahead and pick up 4 of those, get some oxygen. The second thing we're going to look for are tall green plants. This is going to provide our silicone rubber. We need 4 of the creep vine clusters. 1, 2, 3,
Blueprint acquired.
4. I accidentally got 5. Now, creep vine, I believe, takes up multiple spots in your inventory. In the beginning, you don't have a whole lot of inventory. So we're going to want to go back and store these for now. Simply press right trigger to store them in your inventory. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go ahead and take a drink of water, eat a nutrient block. Blue is water, yellow is food, red is health. We can even go ahead and use our med kit. You can see that this med kit fabricator automatically makes more for us. Now we need to find a cave. Bladderfish. We also need 2 copper ore, which can be found within limestone, such as these. This is not copper, it's titanium, but we do need 6 titanium. We also need 2 quartz. 1, 2. If you can catch any fish at this point, it's a good idea to do so. You will always need food and water. Now, I've played this game on PC in the past, so I'm having a little bit of trouble controlling my character with a console controller. I'm kind of used to a mouse. Here's copper. It's our first piece of copper.
Copper is an essential essential component of all powered equipment. Your probability of survival has just increased to unlikely, but plausible.
I like unlikely, but plausible. Here's some wreckage. Each piece of wreckage will give us 4 titanium. So all we need now is 1 more piece of titanium, 1 copper ore, and that should be it. Limestone.
Silver-based wiring.
That's silver ore. We need copper. There's our last piece of copper.
Oxygen.
Metal wreckage can be turned into titanium, so we'll go ahead and grab this. Maybe grab a bladderfish or 2. If I could control the controller. I don't know how you guys do it. I'm so used to the mouse. This bladderfish is what you can filter water with.
Utilizing alien resources is a proven survival strategy.
As you can see, it's already turning dark. There, I got another one. Okay. 4 creepvine, 6 titanium, 1 cave sulfur, 4 acid mushroom, 2 copper ores, 2 quartz. And I'll show you everything that you can go ahead and craft with these items. Titanium from metal wreckage. Glass from the quartz. Let's go ahead and make some water out of our bladderfish. We can go ahead and make our O2 tank.
New blueprint acquired.
Now we come over here and grab creepvine. We need our acid mushroom. Let's go ahead and make silicone rubber. We can make 2 batteries.
New blueprint acquired.
Another silicone rubber. Now we can make our fins. The fins in the O2 tank.
Draws from available data to provide environment appropriate equipment using locally available materials. For your safety, this setting cannot be overridden.
With these materials, we can craft the scanner.
The scanner can be used to synthesize blueprints from salvage technology and to record alien biological data.
Repair tool. Flashlight. And a survival knife.
Weapons were removed from standard survival blueprints following the massacre on Abraxas Prime. The knife remains the only exception. Lubricant is essential in construction of vehicles and power plants.
All right. The fins and the O2 tank will automatically be equipped.
Detecting increased local radiation levels. Trend is consistent with damage to the Aurora's drive core, sustained during planet fall.
Now, what our PDAs just told us is it is a nuclear engine and we're getting radiation. So eventually we will need to craft a radiation suit with lead that we will find in rocks. We're going to go over to our repair tool. Go ahead and repair your secondary systems.
Life pod secondary systems online. Running full environment diagnostics and outputting results to databank.
As you can see, the tank and the fins were automatically equipped. Go ahead and use a health kit. Come over here and repair our radio.
This is Aurora. Distress signal received. Rescue operation will be dispatched to location 99999 hours. Continue to monitor for emergency transmissions from other life pods.
Now that's just telling us that we did send out a distress signal, and even though we are beyond the frontiers, the Federation's frontier, someone may be coming, just don't know when, and it says to continue to monitor for other distress signals, such as from other escape pods, other people who have escaped from the mothership just like we did. That is the fastest, most efficient way to get started. You now have all the basic tools you need to go out and explore, including an oxygen tank to breathe longer underwater and fins to swim faster. I will be following this up with more advanced videos. If you'd like to subscribe, that would be wonderful. Just don't forget to click the notification bell so you know when we upload videos. And I will see you guys in the future. Bye-bye.